Hey everybody, my name's Akturi. In this guide I will be going through the main menu as well as the first map. Adventure is the main source of selecting maps. Antagonists can only play maps that have been beaten as a raider first, and they show up in green when they're available. While selecting, you can queue whichever maps you want, or select quick play where you can unselect or play randomly. Raiders is the next selection of the menu. There, you can pick your character and do all the other loadouts in my other guide. Universe is all of the lore connected to the whole entire game. You can unlock raiders, you can unlock stories, it all costs faction points. Hanging by a thread is the first mission you'll go through in multiplayer. Here I will show you guides, tips, and tricks to get through the map as easily as possible. When you select a character, it shows what loadout is currently available. It shows you which cards were chosen and which weapon was chosen. If you purchased multiple loadouts, this is where you would change it. I will be going through these missions solo and easy mode. This will help me guide you through the maps itself instead of having to deal with all of the other enemies.
We were too late today.
Like as Dion. That crazy son of 1,000 dingoes is on the planet. How was he captured? Why haven't they finished him off?
I don't know. Once they find out we look for him, it won't take them
You
long.
sure we want a motherfucker like that on the team? We should let him rot.
No, we'll get him out of there by boarding the transport they took him on. We can go through the cargo bay on the keel. Constantine managed to get updated docking codes. These should allow us to approach the shuttle without arousing suspicion.
It won't take them long to realize the codes are fake. We only get one chance.
So you're really serious about this guy? Are you out of your fucking minds or what?
Constantine said the same thing about you when he saw your name on my list.
Oh yeah? Go fuck yourself with a can opener, wanker.
Shuttle's ready. Whenever you want to go.
Let's move, or we'll lose the transport.
I'm out of here after this one. My business can't wait any longer.
Whatever. Let's go.
Each time you come to a cinematic, at the bottom will be a watch button or a skip button. In order to show you guys the cinematics and the lore of this game, I will be watching every scene, but you can skip it during gameplay.
Hey! Over here! Silly.
Now we're in our first game. Some things to note is that if you hit the one button on PC, you come up with all of the information of the character, as well as V for voice chat. In game, they only have 4 pre-selected options, and emotes is B. During this, you can continuously go back to review a card that you're using to see if you like what it's doing or not. You can also press the 2 button during objectives, and it will expand more than the objective that it normally shows. Looking in the upper right corner where it says the objective, I'm pressing 2 on and off to show that it shows additional information that is needed to know what to do. The main part of this first mission is in the beginning, you have to protect Lycus. All this mission is killing enemies. Once the timer is done, Lycus will move onto the platform, and then you'll be able to move forward. During this mission, engineers will be shown in blue through the walls. These engineers stop your progress. You need to kill these guys immediately, otherwise it'll take longer for the map. In this game, the only way to get ammo is to melee enemies. Shown here, I got 65 ammo for meleeing that guy. Each enemy gives a different amount of ammo, and elites give more. We'll talk about elites in a bit. Now the platform's through. We run over to the hand and select it. Once that's done, the timer counts down and you're on to the next part of the mission. When you first appear on the next stage, multiple enemies will be out in front of you. You need to clear this in order to proceed. These ships are the main target of this mission. In order to down them, get on the turret and start shooting. However, in normal matchmaking, the ships will shoot back, so you need to get off before you end up in wounded state and die. Destroying the ships will make that rocket open the barricade for you to move on. During this phase, enemies will come in waves from the helipads, and you'll just have to clear them and continue using the turret to down the ships until you can progress. Up in the top is the bar of the barricade's health. As you see, it's already half health because I downed a couple ships. Let's continue.
Initiating missile hacking.
The missile just finished off the barricade. Now it gives you a set time to get across, or you will die, and it will cost you a life. Up in the top left, it shows you how many lives before you lose the game. For this part of the mission, you have to wait for the timer. During this phase, that ship will come out, shoot rockets at you, they'll land on the ground, and then it takes about a second for it to explode. I'll show you what I mean. For this part, continue clearing the minions, stay out of the rockets, and just wait for the timer. The turret can be used for the minions, but not the ship itself. As the rockets land, if you're next to it, you'll become in a wounded state. When you're wounded, if you continuously collect damage, you will die. You have to be without taking damage in order to recover from wounded state. The doors open, we hit the elevator, and now we wait for the time again to survive. We're on the next section. Here you see my voice commands. Needing ammo, saying to follow, asking for help, or saying okay. We also have 4 emotes for each character. Each is unique. Let's continue on with the mission. Here's the first elite you will fight in the game. In order to attack them without any issue, shoot them first, wound them, and then melee. This will give you Aleph, which will allow you to use objectives in the game, as you see here. This is the second to last stage of this map. In order to progress, you need to use 3 Aleph for all 3 reactors. This is what happens when an elite kills you. Now he's got 1 charge. This specific elite is for melee. If he uses his charge, he's immune to melee damage. You need to wound him in order to deal with him. Otherwise he will instantly kill you, and he will get more Aleph to become immune again. Notice he has 1 Aleph. When you beat him, you will get 1 for the charge that he has, and 1 for killing him. So now you have 2. This is also important to note that if they have 4 Aleph, you will get 5 for killing them. So you don't need to wait for a 5 max elite to collect 5 Aleph. Once all 3 reactors are overloaded, the next phase is to wait for it to charge up. At the top you can see a progression bar. This progression bar is stopped by the engineers. The guys you see is blue through the walls. If they hit the platforms and get on the computers, they will stop your progression and make you overload another reactor. Make sure to kill them before that happens.
The damn engineers are already there. Reactor overloaded at 50%, getting closer. Engineers on their way. Overload at 75%. Approaching the shuttle for extraction. Get up here and start a blow!
We're on the last section of the map. The goal for this board the shuttle. You have a timer up top and minions to clear through. If you don't make it, you miss the shuttle and it counts against you in the final score.
Reactor at 93%.
Mission accomplished. Well done, guys. Enjoy the cinematic, and I'll see you for the next guide.
We have to get him out of there.
Why? We could use him as a wrecking ball.
Do it now. Everyone else, skip back.
I don't understand your plan.
It's dance music.
What is dance music?
You are fucking kidding me. The stories are true.
Dance music structure is 4x4 time. It has 8 to 16 beats per measure and a dominant syncopated bass. Is repetitive, catchy, and light as space.
Oh my god.
Somebody get me a drink. And not water. Look what the cat dragged in. Who the hell are you?
I'm Harrick. I'm in charge here.
Thanks, sweetheart. Damn, that's good.
We rescued you so you'd join us. We're looking to rid this planet of the human scum. You in?
Whatever, Blondie. Where's the latrine? That goddamn music got me all riled up. Y'all don't sweat it. I'm sure I can find it myself.